Dow Jones Industrial Average closing up 6.5 points. There we go. The index up more than 5% for the year. S&P 500 today moving higher by almost 2 points. All right, for the year, though, up 7.5%. Not bad. All right, the NASDAQ moving higher today, a gain of more than 11 points. Take a look. So far this year, the NASDAQ up 12%. Good performance. Total volume, U.S. stocks traded as almost 7.5 billion shares, an increase of 5%. Let's take a quick look at the bond market. 2%. That's the yield for the 10-year note. Let's go to the long bond and take a look. Higher as well. 3.18% for the 30-year. Also, the euro, 132.86, moving higher against the dollar. Earnings coming out for Expedia as well as LinkedIn. Deborah Kostroun has all of that and the rest of today's trading at the New York Stock Exchange. Deborah.
Well, thanks a lot, Pimm. LinkedIn reported fourth quarter sales that were more than double what was expected. Also, profit topped analyst estimates. And this is because the company is seeing a lot of advertising and subscription revenue. All of that is increasing. And as you can see, really helping out their bottom line and shares higher here. Now, remember that this company went public last May, and membership just in the last quarter, it jumped to more than 150 million from 131 million in the previous quarter. We also got earnings from Expedia. Now, Expedia beat their estimates, coming in at 58 cents versus the 52-cent estimate. But as you can see, the stock moving down 10%, and that is because there was a big miss on the revenue, and that is really impacting the stock here. Also, as we're talking about Expedia, TripAdvisor, that is the online travel recommendation service. It was actually spun off from Expedia. In today's session, as you can see, down about 15%. This is after their earnings, and 3 analysts downgraded the stock. Pimm.
Now, Deborah, today Greece is stealing a little bit of the spotlight along with the foreclosure settlement for U.S. banks.
Right. So what the deal was with Greece, their leader struck another deal, the second rescue package here in 2 years. And the second deal, it really has a lot of cuts with government jobs and the pension. So, of course, a lot of the people in Greece certainly not very happy about it as to what the lawmakers have agreed to. Now, the other big news on the day, that $25 billion settlement by the big banks in 49 states over the robo-signing. And one of the things that we did see, the banks really kind of moving around here. Bank of America was a little bit higher, but JP Morgan Chase and Wells Fargo a little bit lower. And one of the stocks we told you about yesterday, Groupon shares falling. Of course, we talked about their earnings yesterday and a big miss on their earnings. And one of the things that we did see, the stock moving sharply lower here as the company is expanding into some lower margin businesses like travel, which means they're going to have to share that revenue with third-party vendors. That's it from here, Pimm. Now back to you.
Thank you very much, Deborah Kostroun, reporting from the New York Stock Exchange.